Hello everybody, this is Jair and I'm going to explain when the temple was destroyed. So this is the destruction of the first temple in history. The year of the destruction of the first temple in history. So the first question is, was this temple destroyed in 587 or 586 BCE? Which one is the correct date? The 7th or the 5th month or the 10th or the 5th month? Okay, so we're going to get down into this topic. This is the chart, and here to your left you can see Nebuchadnezzar, the year when he began to reign, in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, king of Judah. In the 4th year is the first year in Judea according to the Bible, right? And the first year in Babylon is the next year. You know, there is a difference of counting the years. In Israel, the kings, all those years, they were counting in an inclusive way, in inclusive counting, and there were no ascension year like in Babylon. So you will see a difference. You will notice the difference of 1 year in the Bible. So here Jehoiakim, he reigned 11 years. So we will see the word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the people of Judah in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, that was the first year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. This is the year 4, and the year 23, according to Jeremiah 25:2, the first year of Nebuchadnezzar, according to the counting in Judea, in Israel. Now Jehoiakim was 25 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem. The 11 years, the counting of the years in Israel, when a king reigned 11 years, that's because the last year of the king was the number 11. For example, if a king reigned 40 years, the last year of the king was the year 40th, and the first year was the year number 1. So here we see Jehoiakim, he reigned 11 years. Now, Jehoiakim, or Jeconiah, was 18 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned Jerusalem 3 months. He reigned just 3 months in Jerusalem, and according to the book of Chronicles, he reigned 3 months and 10 days. So in 598 BCE, he began to reign. Now let's see more details about this. Then Jehoiakim, the king of Judah, went out to the king of Babylon, he and his mother and his servants and his princes and his officers, and the king of Babylon took him in the 8th year of his reign, the 8th. Now in Jeremiah 52 it says, "This is the people whom Nebuchadnezzar carried away captive in the 7th year." You can see this difference of 1 year, that it doesn't match. We can ask ourselves what's going on here in the Bible. Why is this contradiction? And there is no contradiction at all. You will see, and in history, that in the 7th year of Nebuchadnezzar, the city of Judah was besieged on the 2nd day of the month of Adar. That was the last month of the year, that it was still the 7th year of Nebuchadnezzar, and that was the beginning of the year in Judea. Here, the 12th month, the 8th year, according to the counting in Judea, and it was also the 7th year according to the counting in Babylon. Alright. right? So in the second day of the 12th month, that was the first month in Judea, on the second day, it was in the Shabbat day, in the Sabbath day, was when the king of Babylon came to Jerusalem and took the king Jeconiah to Babylon. This is the chart you can see here. This is the year number 1 of Zedekiah. It was 597 BCE. So it was still the year before in Babylon, the 8th year or the 7th year. And it was when the counting of the captivity of Jeconiah began. Okay, now Zedekiah, the last king of Judea, was 21 years old and he began to reign. When he began to reign, he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem. The 11 years from year number 1 till year number 11. You can see here in the chart. Now we go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel gives us a very important chronological event, chronological date, so we can fix it very accurate. Now it came to pass in the 30th year, the 4th month, the 5th day. It doesn't say when the first year, where the 30th year began, but we can find that it began in the 18th year of Josiah, when they found the Torah, when they found the scroll in the temple. It was hidden in the temple. This is the year 30th, 4th month, 5th day, and Ezekiel in the 5th of the month, which was the 5th year of King Jehoiakim's captivity. It is according to the counting in Judea that is the captivity of Jeconiah in Ezekiel, counting the days, counting the years. Now we see that in Ezekiel 24:1, again in the 9th year, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Ezekiel 24:2, Son of man, write thee the name of this same day, the king of Babylon set himself against Jerusalem this same day. That was the 7th day, the Shabbat day, when the king of Babylon came to Jerusalem. Now it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of the month, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came with all his army, right? And the city was besieged until the 11th year of King Zedekiah. In the year 589 BC, the new year started on April 14. And the vernal equinox fell in March 27. So the 10th day of the 10th month was a Sabbath day, when the king of Babylon came to Jerusalem and besieged the city. It was in a Shabbat, in the 7th day of the week. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord in the 10th year of Zedekiah, which was the 18th year of Nebuchadnezzar. Now here, the 18th year of Nebuchadnezzar, according to the counting in Judea, you know that there is no annexation year in Israel, but it was in Babylon. So the 10th year of Zedekiah is the 18th year of Nebuchadnezzar. Then in the 5th month of the 7th of the month, which is the 19th year of the king Nebuchadnezzar. This is the record according to the book of Kings. Now, according to the book of Jeremiah, it says, now in the 5th month, in the 10th day. You know, there is a difference of 3 days, 7 days in the in the book of Kings, and the 10th day in the book of Jeremiah. According to a revision, a study very deep in these last chapters of those 2 books, I came to the conclusion that the accurate day when the temple was destroyed was according to the record of Jeremiah in the 10th day. The new year in 587 BC started on March 24. The vernal equinox fell on March 27. So this is the 5th month of the year, 587 BCE, the 11th year, the last year when the temple was destroyed in Jerusalem. So the 10th day, according to the record of Jeremiah, it fell after the 7th day of the week. You know that according to the Talmud, there is the record that the second temple was destroyed in the 9th day after the 7th day of the week, after the Shabbat. So there is a pattern that it really works so well, and according to the tradition, we can go to the book of Jeremiah, the 10th day when it was destroyed, the holy temple in Jerusalem. Okay, now in this chart you can see 11, year 11 of Zedekiah is the 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar, 18th year according to the counting in Babylon. Here, it came to pass in the 7th and 30th year of the captivity. Now here again, there is another difference. In the book of Jeremiah, it says that in the 5 and 20th day, the king Jehoiakim, he was brought out of the prison. And in the book of Kings, it says in the day 27. Okay, so I choose the book of Jeremiah like the accurate day of this event. Alright, we can see here the 11th year of Zedekiah, 587 BCE, the 11th year. So it was the 19th year according to the counting in Judea, the 18th year according to the counting in Babylon, and the counting of the captivity of Jehoiakim until the 37th year, and the year 43 of Nebuchadnezzar. It was in 562 BCE, this event. Okay, thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, give it a like, and I will give more information, more of the things I discover in the Bible that nobody will say about it. Thank you so much.